With all the talk about people being executed and stuff and being sacrificed, I'm assuming there's some spirits wandering around if I just happen to listen for them. I mean, I can see them if I put my mind to it.
Okay. You have to put your mind to it.
So, like, all the blacksmiths are with us or something?
Yeah,
like
the blacksmiths, after you've seen the other guard go out, are, like, this lose conscious. They're like, hey, hey, hey! And they finish pushing everything in, and they start...
Opa!
Exactly.
Why are they Greek now?
They are whatever they feel like being at the moment.
And they start running up the mountain out of here.
There are 14 of them. They don't have to be one ethnicity.
No, they all have to be that.
But yeah, you freed the smith.
One of them's
Yay! Put that in our record of great achievements.
Yeah.
One of them's got a thick
good.
cowboy axe.
Yeah!
Yeehaw! Freedom rings!
These colors don't run. I'm gonna run.
Exactly. All right.
Just one odd one out. This really redneck cowboy kind of guy. Just wow.
Tombs.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been really paying attention to them, but apparently I always see the ghosts as they go by and can talk with my ghost voice. So I would like to stop one of the wandering spirits that are wandering by looking all sacrificed and see what they have to say about what's going on here.
All right. Is that with a tune?
It would probably be a tune. I'm trying to gather information using my attune, so I would get +1 die.
All right.
A 6, 5, 3, 3.
Yep.
Guys are like, oh, you fill it up. It's like, whatever, statistically is hard. All right, so yeah, you all these wandering spirits are very, very faint, but when you really hone in, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably see them, but I don't really pay attention to them because, but except for that one over there, it looks like a priestess wandering by with all that armor and stuff on. She just looks mad. I don't know what her problem is.
she's not dead.
Oh, really?
Yep. But that's for another time. Yeah, you come in.
Yeah, looking for somebody that looks like they've been sacrificed.
Yes. And yeah, you find someone that like they have like a puncture around their neck and kind of slit over them, and you're like, yeah, that's probably a sacrifice.
They're probably unhappy about their lot in the afterlife.
Yeah.
My question is, where are they doing these sacrifices, and what are they sacrificing them for?
I was a certain time in prison, man, and then all of a sudden they all come, put us in a chain gang, ride us on down here to who knows where the hell this is. They put me in front of this giant altar, and then next thing I heard is something about blood and fire and bringing back some Lord and some bullshit and then they started talking in tongues. And next thing it is, all my blood's running out of me, and someone else is coming up out of the ground as I'm dying.
Someone else was coming out of the ground when you were dying. That seems horrible. I feel for your lot in the afterlife. It must have been a terrible way for you to go, and certainly seems early.
Yeah.
I must wonder, where were they doing these sacrifices at? Could you point us toward where that was happening?
It's been a while, but I think it's that way. And he just points down one of the tunnels. That's on the bottom floor.
Is he lying?
You don't know. Yeah.
It works on ghosts too.
So yeah, he points you in a direction. That's one of the tunnels on the base floor.
I see. Well, what would it take, do you think, to set your spirit free from this place?
I don't know. Like making sure that
Kiss from a goblin.
making sure my daughter is fine and my wife as well.
Well, let me get your information. If we were ever playing again, I would take this. I'll add that as my next belief.
Yes.
No, I will tell him that there is a dark lady waiting to welcome him into her halls.
Oh,
she would love to provide you a place for your eternal rest.
Oh, that'd be great. I don't want to be down here no more.
No, I understand that. And I promise to him that I will try and find his family members and assure them that he is whatever he wants me to assure them of.
Yep. And then
he was gone, but in his final thoughts, he was thinking of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. And
and if you'd like to have his body buried, I have a lot for you, and
for a very reasonable price.
30 pence and a new coat.
And in your time of need. Yeah, so I will relay that to everybody else. It seems the sacrifices are happening over There. I make sure to point with my long ass fingers.
It goes down there and around the corner and then back straight for a while and then turn left.
It takes a few seconds for it to extend.
Right.
You know, like just like,
It's like a centipede.
yeah.
It's like one of no. I was thinking it's like one of those things you blow into and the paper unfurls.
Party blower.
Yeah.
stuff.
So it's like,
All right. So, yeah, the ghost has pointed you guys towards a tunnel where sacrifices are happening.
So with my character's background and his knowledge as a worshiper of a goddess and being sort of a priestly type, I am wondering if it is worthwhile for me to have a flashback where I look some more in depth into this goddess of the blood and fire and who she is and what she wants, so we have some idea what we're getting into. I would be willing to do that if anybody thinks it would be helpful for us. Or do we not care? I mean, that's fine with me if we don't.
My thing is this. My thing, Vez's thing is like, is she into gold? Because like my big thing is like, we heard that there's indefinite gold here, and there's just no sign of that, and it's making Vez weird. I'm not sure.
Well, they're
to stop a ritual, like to know what the rituals are like. Maybe like, is there like a?
But I mean, we've seen this a couple of times. I mean, if you could tell us like double damage from cold, like that would be helpful. But I don't think that's a thing.
I mean, it's up to you, really. Like, if you.
I mean, I think there's information there for sure.
Well, I guess, are we at the point where we are deciding that, you know, we just want the gold and we don't care if the world ends and we get to spend it or not? Or are we actually going to try and get the gold and make sure we get to spend it and take out our rivals?
I would like to get the gold and make sure we can spend it.
I guess, like, yeah, as far as DeMarco is concerned, getting the gold and then also being able to spend it, because having a Dark Lord roam about, bad for business, and also bad for me in general.
Good for the cemetery business,
Out of character,
Yes,
it
but-
sounds kind of like if we save the worm, we save the world.
yes, I agree with
Save the
you.
worm,
Out of
save the
character,
world.
yeah, pretty much.
It's
Because
very-
I mean,
Yeah, I think it's a convergent plot.
because if the worm dies to the sacrifice thing, we're probably fucked.
Or
and we lose all the gold. that it's
or
gonna
we
crap
just get
out.
the gold and leave Mox Ferry and just ride it out.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of places you can ride or die. Depends. Josh doesn't even have a name for this planet.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's just Mox Ferryville.
What's that ocean over there? Mox Ferry's left ocean.
The ocean to the left of Mox Ferry.
What's that bay?
Over
That's the
there.
Mox Ferry's bay that leads into the Mox Ferry's ocean on the left.
As you can see, there's the East Ocean, and then there's the West Ocean, and then the South Ocean, and the North Ocean, and that's about it.
We shall travel down the Mox Ferry River.
What's the name of the continent? The Mox Ferry.
You can travel as far as the eye can see, up to the ocean.
You can
and that's
travel
it.
as far as the map goes.
I am the only one who has named a country other than Mox Ferry.
Shane did.
You can see
Shane did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
our
Black
tops.
Sands.
What?
The Black Sands is what I did. What did he do?
I don't remember. But he
made a
one.
place.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. The world is so ambiguous. Like,
Yeah. That sounds like, okay.
Mox Ferry's top scientists have deducted that the Earth is flat and that this is the only city.
Here be monsters.
world's top scientists have determined that Mox Ferry sits upon a giant dragon turtle spinning through the cosmos.
Could be.
Could
Well,
be.
I believe I only have 2 stress, and so if it would be useful, I would like to do that.
Where, what, when?
Well, I'm just
Not when,
thinking
but
that
where, what?
There is probably, a central library of some sort. And while looking up information on, who this new religious faction is here in town with all their magic and stuff, perhaps I've come across, so just being curious about who my goddess's potential rivals are here.
Okay.
And what they want, and because we keep crossing paths with them, and it seems odd that I don't know anything about them.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess it would be study.
Yeah, probably study.
I only have 2 dots in study. Is there anything I can do?
You can push yourself.
So that's another 2 stress?
Yeah, that's another 2 stress on top of whatever. You probably won't pay for any stress for this. Maybe. I don't know.
1,
We'll
2,
see.
3. Yeah, I mean, I would still have plenty of stress left, and I have a ways to go before I completely trauma out. So, all right, I'm going to pay 3 stress and hope I get some useful information.
All
out
right.
of this. 1, 2, and 3.
Roll 3 die.
Thinking so hard about this library visit. Oh, it hurts me. I got a 6.
Nice.
6, a 2, and a 1.
So it takes a while. Since there was a few weeks in between all this stuff, It took you multiple days, like going through and referencing. You're like, nope. And
It's very secretive.
yeah,
Odd.
and you're like, you actually have to go talk with some people around the library as well.
Well, and Weejas is the goddess of magic also.
Yeah.
So, she may be interested. Maybe they're not paying her the proper tribute, which would also motivate me.
Yeah. He spent several days in the library. 4 of them were proselytizing to everybody you could find.
I see you're looking at magic tricks. Have I mentioned to you that Weejas is the goddess of magic? I see you have a dead family member. Have I mentioned to you?
Okay, I just want to check out my book now. Bye.
Have you heard the bad news about Weejas?
Yeah, he's all emo and all about death and magic, and I'm... She, sorry.
Are you talking about
They.
me? Wait, no, she's a she. Come back.
Sorry. Yeah.
You clearly need to learn more.
Okay, bye. And it takes like this is more like a deduction than like something being plainly spelled out. And
Is it like somebody intentionally got rid of all the references to her?
no, it's more of like they just made it up.
Like they made it up.
Yeah,
Like it's not a real thing?
not a real thing.
Wait, what is that?
Or it's
The goddess, the blood and fire people. It's a bunch of bullshit.
yeah,
Maybe a cover for something else.
yeah.
Maybe-
It's definitely a cover for something else.
Cover for straight devil worship.
Something. Huh. I mean, I've gone through all the books and I can find nothing about this goddess of blood
Yeah,
and
and so, but Nux hadn't told you yet. But if you come back into the present, you could maybe put something together.
I did tell you about all the demonic marking.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and they're raising devils right in front of them. I mean, he described basically raising devils. Right? Yes, I would point out that this does not seem like a religious or the religious ceremony at all. It seems more like they are using religion as a cover for something.
All religions are a cover for something.
Well, that is all true. Mine is for the cover of death, that it is a meaningless existence, that is a fleeting moment on a dying star's sole planet with life.
Fuck.
But let me tell you a tale about how your spirit will frolic in the afterlife.
I was waiting for it.
She has a palace prepared for all of us in her realm of dimly lit.
I take a contempt.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Put contempt in the system. So yeah, like that's what you find out. Like this is not a real religion.
This is all some bullshit.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I will pass on to you that, well, it kind of confirms what I found in the library recently.
Hey, Vez, I got some bad news.
What?
Blood magic is made up.
No, it's real.
It's like Santa Claus.
No, what?
Yep.
Santa Claus is real too. Don't even tell me that.
It's a real hard day for you, Vez.
It's up for interpretation about blood magic, but
It's real.
the Order of Blood and Fire is not a real religion.
I mean, blood magic definitely does something.
I mean, they're using real magic, but it is not in service to a god. Maybe some dark demonic force, but not a true
Devolic. Huh? I don't know.
Devolic.
Devilish, I believe.
Devil
Just
fish.
sounds charming.
Devolic. Would you like to take part in our Devolic ceremony?
All right.
We only need
Well, that's good. All
little
right.
blood.
Well,
We're moving.
Let's go to that cave.
Yep.
All
There's
right.
Daedra to kill.
There is.
Can we do something?
Oh my god!
Can we do something to get a knowledge of that this is a gold pooping worm, so we don't have to keep talking around it?
I think we already know it's a worm,
Yeah, you know it's a worm.
but I don't know it poops gold.
You don't know it's Poo's gold.
Okay.
Do we know it poops metal?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
We
don't
just
know
know
it
it creates gold.
We're getting there. No,
I just
we
feel
just
weird.
know.
Alright.
I just feel weird talking around it when
We just
We know
know.
it's a giant worm.
Yeah, you guys start making your way down that one tunnel, and it goes on for a little while, like a few hundred feet, and then you start coming around a bend, and you start hearing like chanting and voices, but you have not rounded the bend yet.
Anybody got a mirror? I can put it on my stick, and we can look around the corner.
Well, why don't you look for a mirror in one of your pouches on that?
I look for a mirror in one of my pouches and my stick. Is that going to take a load?
you know what? I actually have something that has mirrors in it.
Oh,
It is one of my tinkering kits.
oh okay.
Tie it to my stick.
Yeah, if we need to take a load to have it, I'm sure I have
Okay.
it.
Someone do it.
I got it.
And Vez,
I
you
stick it on the end of my stick, and I look around the corner.
look around the corner, and you can't see much, but pretty much the tunnel rounds a little, and then opens up into a big chamber. Like it's like a multiple, you could say, intersections of tunnels. And so it's just a big open space. And you see there are a whole bunch of people lined up, chained together, and then like lined up in front of, you can't really tell from this far, some kind of weird pits or something. They're all standing in pits, or in front of some kind of weird pits. There are a whole bunch of red-robed individuals chanting and stuff, and you see them holding these very shiny daggers.
Like they were just made shiny daggers?
Or polished, or I don't know, well taken care of. That's what you see with just what you got at the moment.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll for stuff.
Roll for explosion.
Do we see any giant kind of creature around
Nope.
here? Or even a main thoroughfare, like people would walk down this aisle around this cave.
Probably not right now, since you just set all the smiths free.
Okay.
Are there... How many exits are there out of the room from the one we're in?
Well, you're in the tunnel, but if pretty much Vez is being able to see into the room.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And the room's just a whole bunch of intersections of tunnels.
Okay.
So it's just like a really big open cavern.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
How many people are roughly in here, would you say?
Well, with what Vez could see, is 20 people chained and probably at least 20 people with daggers.
Okay.
I like those odds.
Oh,
I don't like those odds.
We just have to kill 5 people apiece.
Yeah.
isn't
You're
Plus or
hearing
minus.
you're hearing this chanting as you guys are still standing around, like trying to figure out what to do. And Vez, you see in the mirror, you see one of the people in robes and with a dagger walk up to the first person chained and stab them to death. And you hear like, "Ugh!" And then you start seeing all their blood start pouring out of them into the pit.
You hear the Street Fighter 2 KO noise.
So, anybody want a grenade?
That's pretty good.
Grenades are nice.
I mean, I haven't used any of my bandoliers. I can start handing out grenades to everybody.
I'm practically am a grenade, man.
Tim's can be the shock. You can be the awe.
Is there anybody who seems to be leading the chanting?
Not in particular. They all seem to be in unison. You see a second person die.
Yep, handing out the grenades.
Okay. I'll take
The
grenade.
holy hand
Yeah, I'll take
grenade?
your grenade.
When you say grenades, are these like frag grenades?
Yes.
Yeah, they're boom booms.
Boom, boom.
I don't like boom booms.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you don't want any?
No.
I will throw one.
Wow.
All right.
On the try more into the cultists than into the sacrifice.
They're like 2 lines.
Yeah, well, whatever then.
So
I'm just marking off 3 grenades.
you're throwing it.
DeMarco, do you want one?
No, I'm good.
All right, that's 2 grenades.
I'm just
A
gonna jump.
hunt.
Unless you're taking one.
Do you want one?
A hunt.
I'll take one.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Can I do
breach defense with
prowl
4.
since it's a sneak
It wouldn't
attack?
be a finesse. Wouldn't finesse be throwing stuff?
Finesse is no.
That's like sleight of hand and dexterous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's why I took finesse was because throwing stuff.
No, that's for picking.
Finesse an item
Or, I
from
don't
someone's pocket, employ subtle misdirection or sleight of hand, handle a vehicle.
I pretty much I'd be like hunter wreck. So who's throwing?
Me.
Well, now I have 2 hunt, so I could throw
All
also.
right, who's leading?
You're leading.
All right.
Unless
Vez is not comfortable with grenades.
Bez isn't doing it. You don't have much hunt, do you?
I got none.
All right, good.
All right. So go ahead and
That's how much I got.
everyone, you 3 roll hunt. You see grenades being handed out, pins being pulled, and the 3.
So who are the 3 that are throwing it?
Me.
Iora, Nux, and Tombs.
No, that's not good.
Oh my god.
That's 2 ones.
Oh, God.
Wait, you don't throw the pins?
All right.
God.
So first take 3 stress.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm getting towards crazy.
Okay.
I have 1 stress left.
Wow. Oh man. Well, first of all, I'm going to fill up a couple of clocks.
I got the big
it's
open clock up there.
Oh, yeah. Crazy explosions? That's like the Wilker signal.
Yeah, that seems
That's a lot of clocks.
Yeah, that's a lot of clocks.
So-
I only threw 3 grenades.
The Wilker
But
clock,
it was no success.
Iora's clock has 1
Yeah, we got
segment
shit.
left. My Nux's clock has 2. Tombs' clock has 4, and Wilker's has 2 segments left on.
It's because Tombs lives a clean life.
Oh man, how's this?
We just mess. I mean, they blow up. We don't
think-
even get them out of the tunnel.
No, yeah, I think what you do is you throw them and you literally blow up the prisoners.
But they're not being
They
sacrificed.
weren't sacrificed. They're not doing what they love.
They weren't sacrificed with their ceremonial daggers.
For all intents and purposes.
Well, then what are they wasting all their time with these gold daggers for? They could have just thrown them in the pit.
It's all for show, man. Come on. You expedite the ceremony.
God.
As 18 more people just eat it.
We literally murder them all.
Yes.
There's not like one guy left with.
Sure, one guy's left.
Holy shit!
Yes. Great job. You killed.
Did we kill any of the cultists?
No. Not a one.
God damn it.
There was no.
Wow.
Real shit.
This is one of those moments where I just hate this game.
What? This is where it goes.
And then the demon rises from the pit, the world ends, and it all goes dark.
No.
My vision gets cloudy.
No.
Yeah, everybody wanted to do this, but they end up keep going down to
Yeah.
this. I'm like, why do we keep clicking stealth and then go to assault as soon as we start?
What happens is, all of them drop. The cultists are like, what the fuck, kind of back away, but they see that the blood's still there, so they continue chanting. And since you three are now kind of in the entrance to the chamber,
And they probably know we're here.
yes,
Yeah.
you three are pretty much like Three Stooges, just like looking over there. You see that these pits are actually the shape of like humans. And in the one pit, the one living guy, or not humans, but humanoid form, the one living guy, you see inside his pit, there is that little golden demon mask and a whole bunch of other little metal, not golden, but metal
Is it
demon
mask or devil mask?
Sorry, metal devil mask where the head is, and then a whole bunch of other little metal pieces throughout the rest of you could say where the slush would go. And you see, at least the first 1 and 2 that had been already killed, you see them start to form together, and you see humans, in quotes, stand up out of the first 2 pits. What do you do?
Is there if I try really hard, can I wreck the path of the way of the sludge from getting?
Yeah, you could run like.
Yeah. This time, not only did I bring my weapon of choice, do I sound funny?
You're a little far away.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't pointed.
So my weapon of choice this time around will be a lovely sledgehammer. It's like borderline a war.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to, because this trail that leads to these pits, it's kind of like, what is it, made out of dirt and stuff? Yeah. So if I really tried hard enough, I could probably unearth enough earth to make it obscure.
Yeah, go ahead and use your load, and then use
well, what kind of weapon would you say that is?
That's your unusual large weapon.
Unusual large weapon. Yeah. So it's fine heavy weapon.
Or a large weapon.
Large weapon. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and fill that in. So I only got 8 left. So I'm going to wreck, and I got 2 in wreck.
Be risky, great effect.
Risky, great effect. That is a 4 and a 3.
All right, so
You want to fill in my clock now?
oh yeah,
Oh, I'm right there. That V2, that's me.
Hey.
Dad has his hand over his face
I'll fill in the D.
for the last 5 minutes.
And so, but you go, and you,
Do I obscure it enough at least?
tell me what it looks like as you go through like 10 of
It
them.
kind of like it's through 10 of them.
Sure.
10 of these holes, or
You're just like, I thought.
oh yeah, he's just like. I thought he was just going to. Well, I guess if he like as if he took a really bad golf swing and enough of the dirt sprayed out across and kind of like obscured all the blood from going from where it's supposed to go, and then kind of makes like enough obscurance where it doesn't all go in smoothly. Is like kind of like has to like build up and take time to get around whatever damage I've done. So it's just a really bad dirt attack where I just take a really big golf swing and a giant clump of earth goes scattering across the ground and filling up some of those.
Yeah, and as you do, like the culture, like, or I guess they see now that you're in the room, they're like, what? And 5 of them start surrounding you.
That's fine.
What do people do?
Yeah, well,
I throw a grenade at DeMarco, and so that it'll hit the cultists.
Okay, so
that's fine.
He does kind of thrive on being in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Are there still devils rising?
There are 10, 9. There's 7 that could still rise.
Okay, I'm going to use the crystal and send them back to their home dimension.
Oh, okay.
Nice
All right.
move.
Tune. Risky standard.
I got a 6, 2 4s, and a 1.
All right. What does this look like?
So Three Stooges act,
Yeah.
and then I'm like staring at the mess we've made, and I'm like patting for my pouch. Oh no! And okay. And then, so I'll grab it and then pull the crystal out and just run around and go. And I'm like blowing on the crystal and magic wind is like shooting out of it. And the mat, they like poof.
Yep.
And then the masks resettled to the gunk.
Yep. All right. Now there's all these cultists, and you got 6, so I can't do anything else. All right. What do people do?
That's a great question.
Is this when we summon our Kelpie? I pull a conch shell out of my pack.
Yeah, Kelpie ain't gonna help us because first of all, he can't open those doors to get down here.
I would like to spend my time looking for the giant worm.
Okay.
See if it's in here somewhere.
You don't even have to roll. It's not in here.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what a giant worm would actually look like. I mean,
You don't see any giant-esque worm. You see tunnels that lead off in other directions from here, though.
do any of them look fresh?
You can roll a survey.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Or
study or survey.
I have 2 in study.
All right. Be risky standard.
I'm just looking at my big open clock over there. 4 and a 2.
4 and a 2. So, like, there is no. It's weird. Like the worm track wise, they're mostly still not.
They're old.
They're old, but you can notice though there are footsteps that lead off in a certain like. There's like it's really well walked. Of like this is probably the way to go.
I'm gonna head down that hallway.
Okay,
down that wormhole.
I'm gonna fill in your clock.
Sure.
I'm going to address the cultists.
Okay.
We've done you all a favor here. Those prisoners were blessed by Paylor, and their blood would only serve to foul what we're trying to do here. Thank goodness we killed them without sacrificing them. Because had we gone through and sacrificed, all that we have worked for would be ruined.
Oh. Okay.
Stretch.
Yep. Yep, it is.
That's quite a stretch.
Desperate limited sway.
Which are you? You're looking at the okay. Yes. I was like, you're looking at the alliance sheet.
No.
Shit. All right.
Yet.
Desperate is what it is. Limited is just less effect, but I still roll the same dice, right?
Yeah.
6, 3, 3, 2.
Get an XP for that.
Yeah, thank goodness. Finally, an XP.
Okay. So they go, well, one of them kind of speaks up. They're all hooded and stuff like that. One speaks up. They're like, Santhra didn't say we had to worry about anyone's blood or who they worshipped as long as they wound up here. I think if that is the case, we should go all together double check with Santhra ourselves.
I agree.
At least we don't have to fight them.
That's right. We're all in this together, right, cultists? Yep.
And so now they look to you and they're like, well, let's go.
Okay.
All 10 of them.
Yep, and me.
And all you 5. They wait for all 5
All 5 of us?
Yeah.
No, I was heading down that tunnel.
Yeah,
They're 20. Oh, I guess you're heading down the right way. Yeah, they catch up with you.
Oh, they're coming down the same tunnel.
Yes, yes.
I was on my way to go see her. I knew where we were going.
Does everyone else go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Let's see what he does.
I was going to say was that one guy's still alive with that metal mask thing, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, he just blew them all away.
You just blew them all
He blew
away.
the other away that you didn't get, pretty much.
All right,
Yeah,
because I was like, I remember there's like one guy left alive or whatever.
Oh, there is one living guy left.
Yeah, and he's got like a metal mask in.
No, this where his blood would go.
There's mask. There's
all
mask
the
there.
homunculus
I
ingredients.
want to
are
know
there.
if we're going to pass those masks, and if I have a chance to finesse one and try to grab one.
There is that one left, so
There's that
you
one
could.
left.
Yeah, you could
I'm gonna
try
to finesse that one.
All right.
So that's.
And Santhra is the leader of the Order of Fire and Blood, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure how I'm going to finesse it. Other than like, where I'm walking with them, and I go, "Oh, I tripped," and then like
Sure, that's fine.
finesse it and try to get it.
Yeah.
I got a 5 and a 3.
Okay. I'll fill up your clock, and you get it. You do exactly what you see. You kind of trip. You're like, oh, but you.
Yeah, and that's just kind of like pocket it as
Yep.
I get back up and recover. Did I notice anything about it when I picked it up, or then it's just a fancy gold mask?
It's a fancy
Or
metal
metal.
mask that, yeah. For Brimstone to be like, oh, this is really familiar.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Oh. So does that take up one load for me? And
Yes. Yeah, it'll take a load.
Well, maybe Vez might puke if he gets questioned. I'm trying to think of what Vez would be doing right now, which is, I think, just following to see what Santhra has to say.
Well, yeah, he's into blood magic, and Santhra's like the blood magic woman at this point.
When I was in the other tunnels, was there any, like, lingering worm smell?
No.
Okay.
So you all go?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'll walk a little faster.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to go because I could just start throwing down with these guys, but
I kind of want to see where this goes.
yeah, I kind of want to see where this goes too.
I got my crystal in my hand.
Boy, that makes two of us.
The less I have to stress out to get to my goal. Yeah, the
Not
less
3 of us.
No, I do not want to see where this goes.
well, the less I have to stress out to get to where I need to go, then that's fine. Yeah,
I just wanted gold.
me too.
That's somewhere. So, you go with them, and they go through this tunnel, and it comes to a kind of stoned off, like, you could tell this was, someone had made this in front of the tunnel, into the stone door, or a stone wall, and there's a door, and you open up the wall, or open up the door, and you go past all these weird glass tubes, and some of them are broken, and all this weird shit.
Oh, God. I know where that is.
Yeah, if you look really quickly, you might see like almost like frozen beast or like a frozen minotaur or whatever there, as with a scar over their heart place, and you see some other weird, and those tubes just go for like a football length, if not far. But you keep on walking past that.
I talked to a cultist.
Sure.
How long you been doing a cult? Wow, that's Amber voice. How long you been culting?
Smooth operation.
Been with the Order of Blood and Fire for a few months now.
What attracted you to it?
Bringing back my grandma.
What? Wait, what? They can bring back dead people?
Yeah.
Do I hear Vez saying that?
Yeah.
I say in Goblin, no, they can't.
I brought back my grandma, and after seeing that miracle, I had to support
His grandma's a demon.
Are you sure it's your grandma?
Absolutely, she makes those fantastic cookies.
Do you ever see her slip out of her skin?
He's not lying.
To his knowledge, he's telling us.
Yeah. To his knowledge.
Sure.
She's never done anything weird, glowing red eyes.
His grandma puts out like a freight train.
Oh my
God!
So, Inkle, he's like, no? Why? What?
I'm just asking normal questions.
Do I overhear this conversation?
Yeah.
Does we just let people return like that? Is that a thing?
You're the cleric.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like that would happen.
So you're...
To the best of my knowledge, no.
It seems kind of maybe not right.
What are you talking about? We bring back loved ones all the time. And we take care of all the filth. All those prisoners, dead. And we bring back other people that were wanted.
What sounds like a sweet operation.
As Vez grimaces inside, ooh.
Luckily, Vez isn't missing anybody.
Nope, don't know anybody.
Strangely enough, I've always learned that was a one-way door.
Hey, Nux, you still have that crystal hammer thing, right? That we smashed when we really, really need some help.
Yeah.
Cool.
and so Santhra's the one who is telling you this stuff?
Well, most of the time it's Chandra, but
Chandra?
you know her?
That name sounds very familiar.
Chandra Velanese.
She's a planeswalker.
That too.
Chandra, I don't even know her.
What?
Chandra.
I don't even. No, that doesn't make any sense because Chandra doesn't sound like anything.
Chandra is what you're hoping for.
Exactly.
Chandra didn't even know her.
I don't.
Anyway,
What's Chandra?
It's not even
Nothing.
nothing.
It's just
not
a
even a
thing.
joke.
It's
I'm just saying
It's just
stuff.
funny.
He's like, Chandra, but it's getting close to when we're going to make the big stuff happen. So Santhra's been around.
Santa?
Santhra.
Santa.
Got Santa on the mic.
Santa. It's like, oh, Santa.
Santa's real?
Yes, that's established.
Oh yeah.
Got that. Oh yeah, we saved him.
Yes.
He's even alive.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and
And so they walk you through this tube room as well, and you come to another door, and you enter in this just gigantic room. It seems to go on for infinity in both left and right direction. And you see in front of you, like a good amount of feet away, is this giant mural. And
I have no idea what that is.
But I just like to sound like I do. Wee.
Yeah.
And
Because I have a fear of not being included.
as you enter, there is a shit ton of people in here. Like hundreds of people.
Okay. I was going to say.
What are they doing? Is it like the Matrix #2 where everybody's just dancing in a pit naked?
They're all Agent Smith.
No.
Oh, you're
Not yet.
A lot of them are
In the mud with their ankle bracelets?
they're kind of potted around. They're in like groups. A lot of them, not all of them. A lot of them are like groups, and there seems to be one cultist. Like a lot of the people are not in cultist robes. They're in regular people clothes, or people being whatever, half elf, ranger, half elf, orc, whatever, human, all these different kinds of walks of life. And there's usually like one cultist in each one of these kinds of pods of people kind of giving a pep talk and all this kind of stuff. And there's some like makeshift tents that are also in here as well. It's really weird. This a lot of these pods and like all these people, but they're all kind of doing their own thing right now. Like they're planning or getting, training or what have you. And the cultists kind of walk you through to one of these really big tents that are to the right, like a few hundred feet. Khaleesi. Yes. And
do I see any of these people, however they're dressed, with more buckles than I have?
Oh, you better roll a fortune die.
5.
No.
Yes. All right. No matter what happens, I have that.
Do I see anybody with more pouches than I have?
Oh, you better roll a fortune die.
1.
Yes.
Damn it!
And it's bug.
Exactly. You look over, it's your cousin.
Do I see Count Sacula?
Ooh, roll fortune die.
Yeah, I gotta find out if there's Count Sacula in this place. Oof. That's a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Count Sacula.
There's a Count Sacula in here.
Oh, man.
Can I get his autograph?
It's up to you. You're being walked towards this tent, but you could do whatever you
No.
want.
Hang on a minute. I gotta do things.
I just wanted to confirm that this background character, Count Sacula, would be here. That's, in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, wow.
He's a celebrity, right?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. There you go.
All celebrities are cultists. Now, what is the spirit situation, the ghost situation like here?
Let's just say it's like he walks in as this blue.
I guess what I'm
Mist.
wondering is, are there like a bunch of pissed off grandmas and grandmas and loved ones are like, that's not me, you moron.
I don't know.
Well, that
Maybe.
was the situation with the Ghostbusters scenario.
Yeah.
wasn't
And
it?
the
but he
dwarves.
just die. Oh, no.
And didn't we like rip open something or whatever?
Yeah, we've ripped open a portal
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's right.
to the ghost.
Yeah, that's
You
why.
used your crystal, didn't you?
The phantom dimension.
Yeah.
I was not here for that adventure. I don't remember any of
We
this.
tore open the Phantom Zone and everyone came
Nice.
out. It's crazy. It was like an ocean of dead people. Tombs would have been like, wow, it's all these ghosts.
Go back. Go back.
Yeah.
You're going the wrong way.
If anything, you probably saw a lot of ghosts in that sacrifice pit area, if anything. Out here, maybe not as much or some little, but there was a shit ton in that
They've been
crossways.
sacrificing a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I use my crystal to discern reality? See if through illusions.
Oh, right. Okay,
All
yeah,
right.
sorry. Let me put it that way. If you want to. What do you want?
I want to know how scared I should be.
I think you should make your goblin binoculars with.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can do that and share that with my friends?
Yeah, you can describe it the best you can,
Okay.
Nux.
Sure. I'll do a goblin monocular.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yes,
Because I have to hold the
Like a
crystal.
spyglass.
Yeah. That's a 2 6s, a 4, and a 3.
God.
Yes.
Crit.
He gets asked like 3 questions.
That's right. What's happened
here
here
recently?
What's about to happen?
What's about to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or switch over to dungeon roll.
What's valuable or useful to me?
Okay.
How do we stop the whatever from happening?
Okay, crit. Okay, so pretty much in all those pods of people,
Yeah.
they all ripple to your vision. The only person that does not ripple are the people in the robes. And so these are like, you're like kind of just like looking around as this hundreds of people because there's tens and tens of pods. People just rippling into your vision. But you also got crit. So what's something else you want to know?
Can you see what they look like underneath? I mean, what they really look like, not just rippling.
I can only blow their cover to everybody, is my understanding.
Yeah.
But with 2 6s, maybe you could get a hint of what is a...
I bet you they're all devils.
Like, okay, so they ripple. Like, under the rippling, do they look like...
Yeah, so for the one, like the one that's closest to you, yeah, they all look like the Blood Matilda. They're all devils with masks.
I want to know if there's anything... Okay, what is the list of questions I can ask? Where are they?
I don't know. It was Dungeon World.
That was Dungeon World.
Oh, that was Dungeon World?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just making fun.
Oh, okay.
What here's valuable to me is a thing. What happened here recently? What's about to happen here?
I want to know...
questions.
I mean, is there like... So we're going towards the Chandra tent.
Santhra tent.
Whatever,
Yeah.
they're all the same.
Jeez.
Look, guys, I'm open to advice here. I'm not thinking a whole lot.
Well, I mean, you used your crystal to see what was real
Right.
and to see through illusions.
Right.
So there's probably something beyond that that's an illusion. You get to decide what that is.
We're looking for the worm. Is the worm around here?
But
Yeah.
I guess the worm crystal doesn't give a...
I mean, it's your crystal.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't
just-
really do that, though.
But the worm was disguised because it had those like
what does
Groucho
the
Marx
crystal do?
glasses, and you get
what
to
ab-
see it for what it really is.
Well, what about this? I mean, it would be a gigantic presence that would not be flickering. So maybe you would see that where that huge presence might be with your amazing 2 6s.
I mean, three
3
sixes,
sixes,
so that's
yeah.
pretty unlikely. As far as we know, it's impossible.
I mean, I don't know if that's a valid use or not. I was just
I'll do it right now. Watch. I'll roll it. I'll roll 3 6s. Damn it.
Did you roll any?
I rolled a 6.
All right, now I got to try.
Oh, no.
Watch me waste my 3 6s.
I guess I have an idea.
No,
Yeah, I'm open to
Did you
ideas.
get 6 4 1?
I get 6 4 3.
Oh, okay.
What do you have on your mind?
My impending death.
Oh, okay.
You see a giant death floating
You
above.
have a
Well, I mean,
you have a That's So Raven moment of the moment when you die.
aren't you at all angry
Nice
that
reference.
that all these people got taken in by the same Blood Matilda ruse? I mean,
No, I don't really give a shit about
Yeah.
them.
but they're like all the people that fucked you over with that ruse are like right here.
I want my fucking money.
Okay. That's yeah. Okay.
How much coin was that?
A lot.
It was 5.
Seven, right?
It was 5
It was
coins.
5.
I don't care about the blood magic. I got 5 coin in this. I got ripped off.
I don't care about the end of the world. I don't care about any of that. I don't want money.
Great. Okay. I was going to show you something different. No, that's great.
I want my money.
So yeah, you get walked into the tent while you're going through this, and you're like, "Where's my fucking money?" And then you see Santher Bloodfire,
She's got
and
your
then
money.
you see like you're just kind of like blue blue blue, and there is like this big love seat, but it's like, nah, that's not a love seat. That's an illusion. There's a big old chest underneath there. There's your fucking money.
I smell it. My hoard. Sweet. I dig it.
Thanks for listening to Tales from Moxferry. If you liked what you heard, you can find more at geekspective.com and on Twitter at geekspective. You can also find me on Twitter at EvilDMJosh if you're interested in geeky tweets. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. He can be reached on Twitter at Rudy Basso for all your podcast needs. If you'd like to support Tales from Moxferry, you can become a patron at patreon.com/geekspective or write a review on iTunes instead, or just tell a friend. Thank you for listening. See you all in 2 weeks.